Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another week of our weekly Plan With Me sessions. I am so excited about this. The best time of the week, if you ask me. I cannot wait to kick this off. I am so excited, too, because we are going to be doing a ski theme this week. Hey, Julie. Hey, Grains. How is everyone doing? How is everyone's weekend? We will be doing a ski theme this week, which is going to be so cute, and I'm so excited to dive right in. I am going to be carrying over our umbrella goals, and so we are going to start by taking our monthly action item, and we are going to carry up, that will go right over here, and our career will go right up here. So let's just dive right in, you guys. It is officially March, which is always a good feeling because that means spring is almost springing. Good morning. Busy. I need to plan. Yes, now is the time. Greens, do you do a theme or how do you go about your planner? Also, a busy weekend is always a good weekend, I like to think. Let's grab our Stabilo pen. And so this is the Stabilo .88 pen right there in the blue. And then we are just going to go over it like so. And then we'll carry that down over here as well. I also want to welcome you guys if a lot of new faces on here today I'm seeing. And here to find, we are a small woman-owned business and we are creating products designed to help you navigate each day with purpose. Our planners are on sale right now, so make sure you are checking those out as well. And we do these Plan With Me sessions every single week, Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. So I'm going to carry our unique goal planning system over. So posting more is going to be our monthly action item. I like to do different themes on a weekly basis. And so this week it is a ski theme because I'm doing, I think, my last skiing of the season this upcoming weekend. I did a ski thing on Saturday and am I hurting or am I hurting? I am hurting. It was such a hard mountain. Hey, Betsy. Okay. And then, so then what I like to do is the next step is going to be breaking down our monthly action item into a weekly action item. So what this is this is something that you can do this week that is going to get you one step closer to reaching this monthly action item. And so if you would like, for instance, I wanted to do a career goal because we haven't done that in a while. And I had someone on here the other day who was an influencer, and they were saying how they needed a planner to help them schedule their content and balance being a mom. And so I thought that giving an example of how you could go about that this week as well would be a really helpful way to mix it up a little bit. Hey, Hillary. Thanks, girl. So if you are trying to post more as your monthly goal, well, maybe your weekly is going to be a certain number of videos every single day, or mixing it up. So if you would like to get one video out every single day, that can be one. Another could be having a content creation day or having a brainstorming session. So let's stick with post every day. But let's make it even more specific. We're going to have our example be post one video every day. One video daily. That way you could start off with something to give you that feels realistic and practical. And this is just a general example for content creation. This can look different for everyone. But that way you are setting up a goal that you could actually accomplish. Because the reason most people stop with their, quote, New Year's resolutions or their goals is that they make them so unrealistic that you're not setting yourself up for success when you do that. So really focusing on, okay, what is something I can do realistically? So that way I am making progress towards those goals. I'm keeping myself motivated and productive. Because what happens is If you set up these unrealistic goals, you're not going to make the progress that you would like to see, and then you're going to feel discouraged and you're less likely to keep it up. So once you have your goal planning done, you can take this there's a couple different ways you could go about your own planning. This is just how I would like to do it today is, hey, Spooky, is we are going to then actually, I'm trying to decide if the best game plan would be to add in, oh, thank you, would be to add in our to-dos and our reminders and then schedule these in, hey, Faith, or if we want to start with scheduling in time for these actual weekly action items. So let's actually do that first. I feel like that would be a helpful way to do a different approach this week instead of just going into the to-dos and the reminders. Let's schedule in how we are going to make time for this weekly action item, okay? What I always do, though, is in these Monday afternoon box, I will have a to-do list, and that's going to help us really with our work priorities and keeping that separate. So what we're going to do is add in a little reminder. I wanted the other end of this. Add in a little reminder every single day of when we're going to post and also when you're going to have time for that content creation. Okay, so let's say your plan was to post tonight and you have some time for content creation in the morning tomorrow. How are you, Spooky? How was your weekend? I wanted to do a different doodle, though, I think, for the content creation sign. I'm just trying to think. Sorry if this is seeming a little all over the place. I'm trying to just give different ideas this week on how you could go about your weekly planning. Oh, amazing. I love a chill weekend. It was a good weekend. I went skiing, and that was really hard. It was like extremely hard, actually. I fell a lot, but it was fun. So let's draw that little sign up here. This is going to be, I don't know what you call it, but it's going to be a snowy sign. Oh my gosh, love. Yes. Oh, you have such a good memory. It was brutal. I fell a lot. Did you do anything of note, or was it really just hanging out? We're going to go, that's a little wider than I wanted. That's why we do it in pencil. And then we're gonna take this and have it go like this. Also, what is everyone's themes for their weekly planner today? Had a kid's B-Day party on Saturday and the adults ended up in the bounce house. Oh no. That's a good time right there. A sign of a good birthday bash, right? That's hysterical. The kid's like, wait, I thought this was my party. This is going to be that little snow right up here. And then we're going to add in this and this. And then we'll add in a little wood lines. It was fun. I also learned how out of shape I am. Oh my gosh. No, bounce houses are so tiring. Oh my gosh. I remember always those are so exhausting. It's like jumping on a trampoline. You would expect it to be so much easier than it is. Okay, and then we're gonna go just then we'll erase that. And this, oh, happy birthday, almost birthday, Sana. Let me add that in. Okay, I can see how you would actually think that's a cake. It is, hey Hope, it's not a cake. It's this, I'm doing a ski theme this week, but I can actually see how you would think it's a cake. It's going to be like a wooden sign. I'm going to color it in, like these will be snowdrifts and this will be wood, quote, and it's going to be a sign that says content, because right now we're going over how you could schedule in your weekly action item into your schedule. I wanted to double check something because I know Brit's B-Day. Okay, 29th. And so we're going to take this blue. Now all I see is cake. Okay. We're going to color this in blue, and it shouldn't be, and then this sign's going to be brown. So you'll see it. It won't be, it'll look a little less cakey, I'm hoping. No, you're not. You still got so much time. Honestly, everything gets better with age. That's what I like to tell myself. Is this a good brown for this? I think so. Yeah. And then I hope that this work looks okay. Let's see. And then I wanted to grab the darker brown just to give it a little shadow. And then we're going to, let's see, let's grab a brown Stabilo pen. And we're going to do that wood situation. And then we'll go over with a black Sharpie and add in the text. And then this is going to say content. Okay. That worked okay. I think that came out fine. I think once everything is on here, it's going to look a lot better. So I feel like that's the mindset I'm going to go with, because I don't want to have to cover this up. But down here, I wanted to take, so here we're going to go and write in the blue because this matches our goal setting. Let's go ahead and add in, if you were to post once a day, a little reminder for yourself. I find that that could be a helpful way to make sure, that's the wrong blue, to make sure that we are reaching our weekly action item. And if you are, because I've been thinking more, because last week Faith asked, how do you work on more than one goal at a time? Because that is such a good question. I've really been thinking a lot about that. And another thought I had would be to schedule in the times that you can work on more than one action item. So if you were to work on your career and let's say your fitness at the same time, you could balance those out because they are two different parts of your life. And you could do that by scheduling in different times. So you'll have that reminder for the career goal and then adding in, okay, when am I going to go to the gym? When am I going to go for a daily walk, etc. And then we're going to add in that reminder. So this is just an example as to how you might go about scheduling in your weekly action item. I need to do more doodles. Ooh! Which ones are you feeling this week? What's your theme? I know last week it was pink and black. I love adding in basic stars. I can actually, let me add some in today too so we can talk about, like, you don't always have to do these crazy doodles. You can do little ones too. Totally fair. Think about when it comes to like choosing a theme, I always like to think about what I have going on this week. So for me, I have a longer ski trip this weekend, so that'll be really exciting. And so that's what really inspired this week's theme. I never remember to charge my iPad before these lives, which I need to really do. So let me actually add that in as a reminder. Not in red though, because red is urgency. Yes, this one's going to be like like the other one was just like a little ski day. I'm excited. This is just going to be like a little ski weekend, which is going to be really fun. Thanks, Cassidy. I'll be skiing for one day, but it's up in Vermont, and so I'm making a little weekend out of it, which will be a little getaway trip, which I'm really excited about. It's been a long time since I've like gone anywhere. So I'm really grateful that I can take the time this weekend to do that. Oh, thank you. So as this one, I need to remember to charge iPad. I don't know why it's so annoying, because it's an old one, so like it doesn't keep its charge. So I have to remember to do it like literally the night before or the morning of, like whatever it might be. But that's a good reminder right there. Okay. But then we're going to grab the red because this creates that sense of urgency. And we're going to add our to-dos. So this will be pack. And then I have one thing I also want to write, but it's a little more of a surprise. So I don't really want to write it just in case someone were to see this. But I could just write, I'll write book surprise. How's that? That way I still don't forget. And then I think that's really my to-do. Of course, work stuff, but that I like to also keep in this to-do. And then there was one other thing. Cassidy, your birthday is March 8th. Oh my gosh, International Women's Day. Let me go ahead and add it. So we have a birthday on the 7th and the 8th. Happy almost birthday. Are you doing anything fun? At Cassidy. I'm going to have to do yours on 2 lines. Krog. B-Day. So many B-Days, you guys. What are you doing for it? Oh my gosh. Love. You get a double celebration. I'm trying to think. Another theme idea, you guys, would be you can always do like a purple because it's going to be spring. So you could do purple flowers. Like I feel like this would also be a good week if you're looking for like that tulip theme that we did last week. You could carry that over. You could also go ahead and do, like there's so many different options. This would be a good one though, for either this week or for the spring. Love, but patties for March. What's your color? Is it green then? Oh, I'm sorry, Cassidy. Hopefully you'll feel better because you still have a week to recover from a sickness. My friend has a birthday next week, so I want to make sure it's on the 12th. BJ, Haley, 12. Oh, some comments were filtered. I don't know why it does that. It's so annoying. Oops, sorry. The tripod. But, oh. No way. Oh my gosh. I remember the other day when we were setting up the birthdays tracker, I was like, wow, I don't really have any birthdays this month. Like I have one. And then all of a sudden now it's like, you guys have so many birthdays. Are you doing a green theme too, Spooky? That's what I wanted to ask you. Because you said you're deciding on another color theme. I'm trying to decide what to do on the afternoon too. I'm gonna do, let me grab, there's this really cool snowboarding one I wanted to do here. Yes, I see. Oh, clovers. I have a trick for clovers. Good morning, Melissa. Hey. With the clovers, what you could do is draw them as hearts. So it's four. You could either do 3 or 4. I've seen a mix. It's very confusing as to why people are doing both. But that's the trick, is you do 4 like hearts. And that's literally a clover right there. And then you can add in those lines if you would like. That makes it so much easier. And you can always like make the hearts look a little different. Absolutely. Adding in like here, the heart was a little like, how do you call this? Like the lip, I did a little flatter. Hey, been there, done that. That's a big tip I have, actually. Learning that made it so much easier. You can do 3, you can do 4. Does not matter. Have to color it in green, though, now. Can't just leave it. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do, let me grab this pencil. And I wanted to do, I have this, I wish I could show you guys. I need to get the iPad charged after. But anyway, I'll post a video about the inspiration for this one. And so I'm trying to, hold on. Sorry, guys. My brain is moving a little faster than my mouth right now. I wanted to do the snowboard one down here, actually, because it's a little bigger and it could look really cool. So even though I ski, I don't snowboard, but this one looks sick if I can mimic it. Okay. So what it looks like is there's a set of goggles here and the snowboard here, and it looks like it's in snow. So let me start by drawing some goggles over here. Relatable. Oh my gosh. Oh, but I have to say, so I am like pretty new to skiing, I would say. I wanted to do another lesson next year. I'm probably gonna do another lesson just to like get a little refresher. But it's like my 3rd year skiing, maybe 4. And the group I went with this weekend for the day, there's a fair amount of like really good skiers. Me and this one other girl are a little newer. And I didn't look up the mountain that we were going to. I was like, oh, it'll be great. Like, we'll have a good time. Like, we'll be fine, right? Good thing I didn't look it up, because when I got home, because I was like, wow, this was a really tough mountain. I looked it up. Not for beginners, not groomed, extremely tricky. Don't recommend. It's really for advanced skiers. And I'm like, no wonder. I was like, this is stepping out of my comfort zone for sure. So that's my advice. Yeah. Oh no is right. Oh my gosh. But we did it, so I can be really proud of that. And the views were incredible. And I don't think I'll be going back for a while. So the mountain's called Wildcat, which I loved High School Musical. Oh, thanks, Spooky. And so, I had to just keep making High School Musical references the entire time. Okay, that does not look like a snowboard. There we go. That's a little more snowboardy. Suki, I love it. You did great. Thank you. That's so, you guys are like the best. The support. That's what we're all here for. I love it. Oh my gosh, Spooky, okay, random. I know you have like 3 dogs, right? And cats, I can't remember. Yeah, because then your mom has the 3, so it's 6. You need to get a pug. I'm obsessed. I don't have one, but I really like them. They are so cute. One of the people I went with has one, and that's what made me think of it. And I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. Oh my gosh, I support him. Wait, that's actually really funny because the girl said, oh, Thanks. I try. The girl I was with said that because she lives in like the city, and she was like, oh yeah, I always see like guys walking their dogs. And every time they're like, oh yeah, you know, I married a pug. Like they're always like married. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm going to finish this one story because it's really funny, and it made me think of spooky, and then we have to get back to the bearded dragon of it all. But she was like, oh, every guy that has a pug has a woman who loves pugs. And so that's funny. But oh my gosh, what made you get a bearded dragon? So cute. So I love that. Ugh. Like, I love pugs. They're so cute. No, I wouldn't get one. But if I were to get a dog, it would be a pug. I like the whole like I like visiting a dog and then getting to leave. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I've actually never really like seen a bearded dragon. I don't think. Like, I don't know anyone with it. That's so cool. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Like, that's insane. I can't believe it. Especially having 3. Because you have, like, the 2 big ones and then those one smaller one, right? Which I still... And, oh my gosh, yes. And the one little one, like, basically runs the house. Always the case. Cassidy, what kind of dog do you have? Sorry, we'll get back to the planning of it all. I just had to add this snowboard in because I saw this picture and I was like, this is so cool. Okay, so we're going to give that a minute and then let's go over the goggles next. And then we'll add in, this is going to be like little snow down here. So I'm going to start with it being black. And then we'll go in and make it gray too. My aggressive erasing. Okay. And then we're going to make the snowboard be blue and these stripes be pink. I think. Yeah. Or yellow. I haven't decided yet. Which blue? Let's go with this blue. No, we might go pink. What color do I want to do this? Maybe yellow. No, yellow stripes. We're going to go blue. Stick with blue. I want this one though. So clumsy there. There we go. Okay. So we're going to have these stripes be different. We'll probably do a yellow middle and then 2 pinks, I'm thinking. But that is subject to change. And then, let's see. And then we have the goggles, which I want to match with the snowboard. So let's go ahead and make the outside be this. And then I'm going to make the inside be a gray. So let's make the strap also be this blue. We'll make the inside be gray. And that'll be perfect, I think. But we're going to do it a darker gray. So it's almost black, but I don't want to quite have that much black on there is really why I'm doing it like that. I'm going skiing. So I will add in skis, but I saw this image and I just thought it was really cool. So I was like, I'm so drawing a snowboard here. I have a darker gray in here. There it is. Oh, Ramadan Mubarak. Yes. Oh my gosh. That is... When is Ramadan? Oh, wait. Yes. Ah. There we go. We're just going to color it on gray. You could do like some stripes to make it look like a reflection, but I'm not going to do that. And then we'll make this middle one be yellow because I feel like I love a yellow and blue combo. I think it looks really cool. And then we're going to make the outside. I had mentioned pink, but I feel as though this color would work better. This is, what color is this technically? This is called lavender. Amazing. Oh, thank you. So that's what we added down there. And then we're going to add in, this is where if you're trying to add those like little doodles, like Spooky was talking about, this is how you can do that. I always do it to add a little extra pizzazz. Hey, Lucy. I always take a black. Yes. Are you into planning? I love to take just like a black Sharpie pen, and then you can go over it with color like a gray or a yellow. And so that'll make it so it looks a lot more intricate than it actually is. So for, let's say you want to add little stars, you can do a different mix. You can do it where it's like a diamond, a curved diamond, like that. And so think of it as like two, like, how do I explain that? Does that make sense? So that would be like you go up with one, down, down, up. Okay, so that is one. And then the other kind is going to be like a little, I don't know what you would call it, if it's like a star or just like a cute doodle, but it's going to be really simple. All you're going to do is draw 4 lines like so, and that's it. Okay? That is literally it for that one. And it just adds extra pizzazz. So just 4 straight lines. And then you can add in those dots, just little circles. You can color that, like you can make them a little thicker or just little dots. So simple, but so cute. Yes, that is literally my trick for when you want to add some extra pizzazz without it having to be too much. That's the tip. Those are my favorite kinds. Just like that. Ooh, and Lucy, yes, now's the time to get re-inspired. You have found your people. And then you can go over it with gray, maybe some blue. You could honestly do any color you want. I'm feeling gray. That way it doesn't stand out too much, but it does add a little extra something. And if you really want it to be a shadow, they always say to do it when it's going on any downstroke. So in this case, here and here. Okay, so that would make it pop and give it that angle. So any downstroke, I sometimes like to just go over it because I think it's fun. But let's say, for instance, you really wanted to just do that drop shadow, which is a really helpful tip when you're doing lettering, anything down. So in this case too, yes. That helps there, but also for a box, it's a little different. But when you have like more intricate letters, like I can do an example of that after, but that's really helpful. Here, we're not doing shadows on these. I just wanted to make them gray, but you could. just like that. And that's how I'm going to keep this. I'm trying to decide if I want to go over this with a darker gray or just keep it. I think we're going to, no, we're going to do that shadowing going down. So I'm just going to start it there. You can really start it wherever you want, just like that. Here, I'm just going to do it on this side as well. Hey, Sherry. Good morning. Sherry said, good morning. I was excited about my planner, but I haven't written, just too much going on. If you are struggling with making time for your planner, the first suggestion I have is, of course, every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern, I host these plan with me's. But the other thing that you could do is literally just take 5 minutes when you have, maybe you're drinking your cup of coffee, you have a little lunch break, just grab your planner and write whatever you can in however long you have. That's really going to help you, I find, with myself. Oh, you know what else I really wanted to add over here? Actually, one more thing. We're going to take our pastel blue here, and they're going to just be little clouds. And so all we're going to do for the little clouds is have it be a straight line at the bottom. And we're going to do 3 different types. So one is going to have the simple, just your standard up and down. And then this one's going to be just more of a little puff ball. And then we're going to do one more down here like the top one. So really we're doing 2 different types actually. Ooh, spooky. You use yours as a journal. Yes. That is another great way to go about it. Almost as, I like to call that memory planning. And it's a great way so when you do have like a lot going on, you can come back to it and just think, you know what? Let's say you didn't fill out Sunday. Go back and write in what you did. It doesn't always have to be ahead of time. Oh, you had a really good weekend? What did you do? For a pop. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, I love that though, Spooky. I would actually, Spooky, if you would ever want to, after these sessions, still go ahead and send it to me because I would love to be able to share that and write on top of it a little detail about how you use it for memory journaling, because that's why I really love sharing the different weekly planners, is because they always look different. And I know sometimes people feel like they shouldn't share it or don't want to share it because it, quote, looks blank. But that's the beauty of it, is that by the end of the week, it's never looking the exact same way it starts. So I really think that that's actually a great reason to share it. Okay, whatever you feel comfortable with, Spooky. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Sherry, I went to Mardi Gras party on Saturday. Sunday met friends, had dinner, and played cards. Oof, I love that. I'm trying to think of another positive affirmation for this week. I want to align it with our weekly action item. So let's have it be, I am consistently creating, or no, I am creating consistent. I create consistently. Let's do it with the other end actually. So it's going to say, I create with ease. How's that? We're going to have it say, I create with ease. Right, Kat? Hey. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that, Spooky. I can't wait to see it. Oh. It's that time of year. Taxes, taxes, taxes. Projects, I'm going to write Diamond Art Kit. I have a goal of accomplishing it this month. because I really want to just accomplish it. You guys know it's been a while. It's taken me a long time. But I'm setting my mind to it, and it's going to get done. Diamond art kit. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is mark off when I'm leaving. So that'll be early Thursday. Let's grab, what color do I want for this? We have to go blue, right? Snow blue. But no, I don't want it to be the same color as the goal planning. So we're going to actually make it this blue. I like to have that separation between the goals and any other colors that we're using. I don't know what I was going to draw here. I just started with a circle. Let me grab... Oh, I'm going to draw some skis down here, actually. That's what we're going to do next. I don't know what to draw up here. Oh, I know what I'm going to draw. Okay, we are going to draw... How can I make this work? Amazing! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'll look right after this live. I can't wait. I wish I didn't draw that circle. I was just too excited. I know what I'm going to do. No, we got this, guys. We're just going to go like this. Going to keep it simple here. Any error quote we make, we can fix. We're going to turn them into mittens. That's what's happening. They'll be mittens. Great. And then this thumb will go like that. Perfect. Now they're mittens. That is why we do not want to panic when something does not go the way we planned, because that's kind of the beauty of all this, is nothing is ever going to quite look at the exact same way as you expect it to. Perfect. And then up here, I wanted to do a little chairlift thing. So for that, I'm going to actually grab this little ruler I have. So this week you'll see is a lot more of like fun doodles. I will add in our live schedule next. I was just really excited to draw the ski theme over here. And then we're going to go and draw a hexagon. Like that. And then we'll go and add in. So I guess technically this would be a gondola. Hey, Courtney. So we'll add that right up here. And then we're going to color in. So we're going to make it like a little light reflection. And to do that, all you're going to do is just not color in that little line there. And that'll stay white. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and not grab yet. We're just going to add in a little circle up here to look like a little, like the thing that moves the gondola. And we're just going to go like this. Doesn't have to be perfect here. We're just really making a line. Okay. And then we're going to take a pink. I want this to be a pink gondola just because I think that's really cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Love. And I'm thinking, you know what we're going to do? We're going to actually add another one. I wasn't going to, but I feel like I should. because I made the line a little thicker than I expected. So that's okay though, because we're just going to make it like this. We're just going to color it in. It doesn't have to be exact. And again, taking that little hexagon. And we're going to go like this. Perfect. There we go. And then do. Just like that. And we're going to do the same pink to color it in. And then down here, next we're going to go ahead and add in our live schedule. And then we're going to go ahead and draw in a set of skis over there. So for the live schedule, oh, I also have to add in our to-do box. Hey, Colleen. So for the to-do list, I think we're going to do a little more we're going to do mountains. I almost said simple, and then I was like, we're not doing that. It'll be simple relative, you know? Everything's relative, though. Okay. First live schedule, one thing at a time. We're going to do, for that, we'll do kind of like the lavender. I feel like that's a pretty color. Let's do lavender for lives. I'm trying to decide. I think because, unfortunately, I'm away Thursday night, but I really love doing our reading sprints. I think this week we're just going to make it Wednesday night. And then I promise we'll be back to regular programming next week. March has just been a crazy month. All of these times are in Eastern. And this is going to be how we get this diamond art kit done. This helps us to hold that consistency and that accountability. That's going to be reading sprints. Amazing. Hey, Sarah. Okay, now let's add in the to-do list right up here that I usually keep blank for the live, and then I fill it out as the day goes on. So for that, we're going to grab this really cool blue. I don't know why. I just love this blue. And we're just going to keep it here. It's just going to say to do. And then we're going to add in some mountains. And so for that, I'm basically just drawing a lot of triangles. I don't want these ones to be anything too crazy. It's just going to be triangles with little triangles in it, and then we'll add some random dots and lines to give it a little dimension. And we're just going to keep doing that, and it'll look like little peaks and stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect because that's the beauty of it. No mountain looks perfect. Oh, I love that, Sarah. They're so pretty to draw. There's something beautiful about being able to not worry about how the shape comes out because you know it's a mountain. It doesn't have to be any certain sort of way. Product number 14 is what is that one? Where are we at with 14? So product number 14 is our academic planner. That is going to include a morning, afternoon, and evening box, but it does not have our goal planning system in it. And that is really designed for students. There's no goal planning. It is a Monday start, and it is going to have a different setup than our 2025 planners. I can go ahead and grab one if you would like as well. There is 4 course schedules in the academic planners, 4 course schedules, an accountability tracker, 4 course schedules, contacts page, and monthly and weekly spreads, and accountability trackers. Product 2 is going to be the exact same as the planner, just double gold spiral. Let me go ahead and just grab one of those. I put it out of reach on this one. So for instance, this is the 2025 double gold spiral planner. This is going to be the exact same as this, but so it has that double gold spiral. It has our goal planning system in here, a personal mission statement, a vision board, goal planning, and then you will find those accountability trackers every single month. These planners will take you from January 2025 all the way to December, so it is the perfect time to grab yours. There's the monthly pages as well, which have the gratitude, people to contact, important tasks, concepts to learn. Hey, Ashley. And holidays, full moons are included. The 2025s are also a Sunday start planner. And the weeklies are going to have the same morning, afternoon, and evening boxes. Quotes every week, they're different. A positive affirmation box, a to-do list, a projects box, work reminders, personal reminders, and meal planning. Monthly reflections at the end of every month, note pages in the back. Such a beautiful double gold spiral planner. And you are going to find that number 1 and number 2, they are both our 2025 planners. One is going to be the soft faux leather cover. That's the one I'm using here. One is going to be that double gold spiral. Sorry, number 2 is going to be the double gold spiral. Thank you so much. And we are a small woman-owned business, and we are truly creating products designed to help you navigate each day with purpose. I do so many different things on here. I have our Under the Umbrella book club. I do plan with me's, craft nights, so much in here. Such a beautiful community that we are truly building on here. So that was just a quick run through. If you would like to see more, just let me know. I'm happy to go, even deeper and show you some more. Oh, thank you, been there. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and draw those skis right down here. I was going to do it there, but obviously that's not going to work. So let's just do it down here. Let's adjust our planning here. What I love is that, for instance, the way that Spooky does hers is that she goes back, or every night she does a little journaling. And so at the end of tonight, you can go back and be like, okay, what did I do this morning? You joined us on this plan with me. You completed some work tasks. How did you feel? You can tap into different parts. It doesn't have to just be, what am I going to do today? It can be, what did I do today? What am I proud of myself for today? What is something I accomplished that I want to celebrate? Oh, you do. I love that. Do you, any certain type of journaling? Like, do you do a gratitude journal? Do you do the daily reflection? I love to hear the different ways that everyone goes about it. Thanks, Key. And then we're going to go and add in this side too. Okay. Let's add that, and then we'll add the little bindings here. So this will be colored in gray. Record keeping, fun stuff, just everything for that day. I love that. It's such a great way to use your planner and at the end of the year go through and be like, oh my gosh, remember all that I did this month? Or, oh, that month, it was a little tricky, but I overcame it. It's like a cute, it's like, I don't know what to call it, like a scrapbook type, but in one little book. I love it. Oh, it's one of my favorite ways to use my planner, actually. Oh, these lines did not connect the way I wanted them to. That's okay. This one I wanted to just try. I've never really drawn skis too much, so this is a new one for me, which is really fun. You got to mix it up, And for these, let's do a gray bind again, because that just makes sense to me. And then, great. And then over here, we're going to do that be yellow, this will be yellow, and then we're going to make the lines pink. So we're going to do that one pink. We're going to do the next one to be that lavender, and then the background on this is going to be a pale pink ski. Don't think, ooh, or do I do purple? Nah, we're going to go pink. If I have it right here, there it is. Okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and add in like the poles here. Actually, what if I did this? Let's add in, yeah, let's just add the poles. I don't really want to draw like a backbench thing. So these we're just going to color in black. And then this will be the other set of poles. And then we're just going to add the gray like normal. And make these little snow. And then add in the low-key Sunday, because low-key day. And then we're going to add in, I love adding like little snowflakes and stuff. So we're going to add in those plus some clouds just going up into Sunday. Because it was a pretty low-key day. It was pretty sore. And so this is when we add in those little triangle diamonds, as well as just some dots. Gives it just a little extra texture without being too crazy. And we're also going to add in those clouds that I really like. I thought that that was a really cool detail that I'm seeing. This, I don't want to have that shadow. I just really wanted it to be gray to fill up more space. And then we're going to grab that pale blue again. And we're just going to draw in some little clouds. Nothing too crazy in this one. Okay. And then I'm trying to decide, how do we want the rest of this to go? I wanted to add in, I feel like, I'm trying to decide, let's see. Well, of course we have to add in the work stuff too. So let's do that first. Let's go ahead and add in just like some little notes here. Any meetings you may have, we cannot forget to add those in. And then a little wrap-up meeting down here, just because that's really important. Okay. Down here, we're going to add in some mountains, I'm thinking. Ooh, the rose planner. I think that would be really cute to do some mountains, just like going along the bottom here. And so for that, we're just going to have it be a little bit more part of it. Adding in some lines, we'll go ahead and have it look like it's almost a part of the written text. You can add in as many squiggles as you would like. You could also just do lines. Like, there's really no right or wrong. It really just depends on what kind of mountain you're trying to make. Amazing. And then let's keep it going over here. And yeah, we'll add some more snow in here. I like having it at the bottom too, like on little ones. A little texture. You could always add in a little like line just to make it look a little more, you know? And then go over it with the gray once more. For this one, I'm going to probably just do it on the down like that. And then we're going to go in and do it. And so I wanted it to just be on the one side and at the bottom of this to pop a little bit more. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in a little clouds again. And this really will, they do not. That's why I love it so much. This is 120 GSM bleed proof bright white paper, which is really important because I love to doodle and do all the things. And so nothing goes through, which is really cool. And a really big, important part of this. Otherwise, we really couldn't do all this. That's why it's so important. Yes, super. I love it. Let's just add it. And then you can add like mini diamonds. So, or mini little stars, whatever you want to call these. Just like that. And I like how this came out. I know it's a little, what am I going to say? It's not with the St. Patrick's Day theme. I wanted to do it a little differently today. We will definitely be doing a St. Patrick's Day theme in the future, but I really like how it came out. I can't decide if I want to add in more goggles right now or not, so I'm just going to leave it like this for the moment and see where this week takes us. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me for another amazing weekly Plan With Me session. I also would love it if you guys have, like you've been doing, sending me your weekly planner spreads on any platform that works best for you so I can share it with everyone. I always post it Tuesday, so the next day gives you a full 24 hours to post it. To send it to me. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I will see you guys all again later. I love that. I'm so honored. That makes my day. I will see you guys all again later. Bye, you guys. Thanks, Spooky.